maybe, just maybe, you and your partner going through a lot of things can actually help when it comes to having a child, because then you stop being so fixated on them and centering them in your life to where you're not mainly in this obsessive energy towards them. Because, I'm not saying it's fine to go through things and this and that, but I'm just speaking from like an experience, right? Like you go through a lot of things with a person, and I'm sure people at times mean well, they just are who they are. But I came into a space where I decentered, you know, people from my life, and I started refocusing back on myself. Like, yeah, I still have the love for them and everything else, but I'm not in people pleasing energy as much, and I'm not so deeply, blindly in love that it's gonna hinder me, or even the clock stopped on 109 and it's now 110. But yeah, I feel like the arguments, etc., that I had, the chaos that was going on, and me being in sadness, anger, etc., until I realized, the psychology of everything. Going through those things had pushed me into this, like, focusing on myself energy, and the psychology aspect of everything helped me be able to move forward and realize that people are just hurt and they do things for a reason. I'm not excusing it or whatever, but yeah, it actually seemed healthy when you go through like those rough patches and then you make it out by realizing the psychology and the shadow work or whatever of everything. But in the midst, before I knew about shadow work, psychology, etc., I was able to get really triggered, really hurt, etc. Then when I knew about spirituality, it pushed me into this like hyper individualistic energy. And now that I'm balancing out spirituality and practicality and taking the experiences, emotions, etc., that I had in today's time when it comes to bringing a kid into this world. Like, imagine before, if I was like a high school teen, right? I mean, in high school as a teen, and you had a lot of hormones, and you probably weren't as responsible as you thought. And it's like, fast forward, having many experiences, and then going through another rough patch with a different lover or a new love. And bear with me in this message, honey, because it seemed like it's all over the place, but maybe it's not. But yeah, moral of the story, like, this has really taught me to decenter a lot of things from my life, especially if it was in an unhealthy way or whatever the case may be. Before, you have a lot of teens or whatever that probably is very fixated on their partner, and if they were to bring a child into the world, I mean, they would probably lose themselves. They would probably center the man or whatever the case may be in their life. But it's like, as you get a little older and you go through more experiences and then you balance out everything, it helps you actually have like healthier relationships with yourself, therefore your partner, therefore your children,